My name is TJ, and you suck at flying in Arma Reforger. And not just a little bit, I mean full-blown, can't stay in the air for more than 10 seconds levels of sucking. But hey, I get it, it's hard, you know? It's even harder when you refuse to learn, lucky for you, I'm here to fix that, right? I got 5 tips to help you get off the ground and, more importantly, to help you actually get back on the ground without turning your squad into a modern art masterpiece. Let's get into it. Number 1. Your controls. Before you even think about touching that throttle, let's go over the controls. And no, I don't mean just wing it and hope your hands magically know what you're doing. I mean, we can all go into the ground at Mach Jesus. Take 2 minutes, look at your keybinds, or God forbid you're on a controller and have to look up your controls, and actually memorize them. I use WAS and D for up, down, and then yaw left and yaw right. And I use the arrow keys for pitch and roll, because I'm old, man. I'm 30. I've been flying like this since Battlefield 2, alright? It works. And if you're fumbling around like a first-time Guitar Hero player, maybe you should rebind your keys into something that doesn't feel like you're defusing a bomb with one hand. Number 2. Start small. You ever see that guy who jumps into a transport chopper for the first time and immediately nosedives into the runway because inverted controls? I don't know. Don't be that guy. Start small, go into Game Master, take off, hover, fly around a little bit in the airfield, and then actually land without pancaking into the dirt. Press auto hover if you need to. Best not to make that something that you do for every landing though. But you know, just take it slow. Your first goal should be to take off and land in one piece. And if you can't manage that, then I mean, congratulations, you're now just an airborne liability. Number 3. Flight checks. Now before you get any further, let's talk about something that all great pilots check before flying, right? You check your rotors, you check your tail, but did you check the updog? If you don't maintain your helicopter's updog, then you will explode mid-flight. It's just science. And that's why real pilots, like myself, have passed the official Updog Inspection exam. See, even my cat can pass the test, and if my cat can do it, then so can you. Also, if you're really feeling financially irresponsible, you could become a channel member, which lets you spam my ugly face in my own comment section. So it's like paying rent, but instead of a house, you get to annoy me forever for 99 cents. Also, members automatically get plus 10 skill issue resistance for the next tutorial. So yeah, it's science. It's all science. So before you take off next time, make sure you check your updog. If you still don't know what's updog, I suggest you Google it. What a dumb segue. Number 4. Hot drops. Landing isn't just about touching the ground. We can all touch the ground with helicopters pretty easily. It's about knowing how to land depending on the situation. There's 2 types of landings that you have to master. The first one is the chill landing. This is for resupplying at a base or when you actually have time to land without pressure. Take it slow. You know, auto hover if needed. Best not to get used to that though, but ease into your touchdown. And then second, there's the at speed landing. This doesn't mean go fast into the ground and explode. It means landing while you're moving so you can get troops in and out quickly. This can be something like a J-hook, or maybe you can flip your entire Huey with 10 guys in it like a madman. Whatever works, but you have to practice it. Go into Game Master, Spawn some enemies around the map randomly and just practice landing at spaces that are under pressure. And for the love of God, please stay on the ground for at least 5 seconds, because some people are just slow in the brain and need extra time to hop out. And here's something a lot of new pilots forget. You don't always have to land flat on the terrain, alright? If the terrain is at a bad angle, or maybe there's too much enemy fire, just hover level above the ground at a safe height and a safe speed so that your squad doesn't crush their ankles when they jump out. You can hover over grass, buildings, just the ground in general, water, anything flat and safe. Just don't hover at steep angles unless you want to watch your squad slide out the door like a bunch of ragdolls, and I mean, you're the one that's gonna have to pick them up again at main base in like 2 minutes anyway, but yeah, don't do that. Number 5. Ranks. You might have noticed that when you hop in an online game, you can't just spawn any and everything, alright? That's because the game doesn't trust you. And honestly, it's... I don't trust you either. You need to level up before you can start flying online, and the best way to do that is to do logistics runs. This means bring resources and troops to capture points. That'll give you some nice XP, and once you hit the right rank, you can finally fly a transport heli. Now, you've got 2 choices. Either you keep doing logistics and be useful, or your amateur ass hops into a chopper and probably dies like 5 minutes out of the base. The choice is yours, but, you know, at least earn the right to crash like the rest of us. Number 6. Practice. Just because you unlocked a helicopter in like a single server doesn't mean you suddenly know how to fly them, alright? Doing logistics runs doesn't translate into being a crack pilot. The best way to actually improve is Game Master mode. Set up obstacles, practice landings, and try flying low and fast while dodging enemy fire. You'll learn way faster offline than online, for sure. Because online means dealing with anti-air guys, ping, disconnects, frickin' DDoS attacks, and some guy in your squad screaming at you in 12 different accents. So don't risk it online. Don't risk it for the biscuit, alright? Train offline first. You'll thank me later. So quick little recap before you forget everything I just told you and replace it with fresh memes from the internet. 1. You learn your controls before taking off. 2. Start small. Practice flying before embarrassing yourself. Number 3. Put your cat inside of a shirt. 4. Master 2 landings, the chill one and the at speed one. Tip 5. Level up first. You need a rank before you can crash like the rest of us. And number 6. Practice offline, because online is just chaos and I don't think you're ready for it, honestly. And that's it. Now go out there, fly better, and stop making your squad regret trusting you with a helicopter. I want to thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.